What's up, fam? Y'all ready for more Counterpoint? Hell yeah, let's get it. So a quick review of what we've already covered. Level 1 was basically just going through thirds in each hand, whole note at a time, like such. Well, let's pick a new key, by the way. Let's do E flat major. Y'all down with that? It's been decided, E flat major. Here we go. So it was like such. Just going through them thirds. And obviously exploring the contrary motion possibilities. And then level 2 is where you start having two notes against every one note for either the left or right hand. Or left hand doing twice as many as the right hand. And then finally, both hands doing two notes per chord position. And the idea was that either hand at any time can choose to go up or down, and it doesn't matter, it always works. That's the beauty of Counterpoint. So the next step, and this is what I call level 3, is where we introduce quarter notes. 4 notes against every one note, and then eventually 4 notes against 2 notes, and then 4 notes against 4 notes, and any of these arrangements with either of the hands. So first, I'm just going to show y'all how to do 4 notes with the right hand against 1 note with the left hand. Now, once you introduce more and more notes to the movement, you're basically creating more steps that you can take to get to your next landing point. And our landing point is always these diatonic fourths. Moving from, in this case, our starting note of G in the right hand, to C in the right hand, to F, to B flat, all diatonic fourths, because you always want to get to the next third of the chord. So now we have 4 whole notes we could use to get there. And I'm going to show you a few of the most graceful possibilities. There's this one. So this one is like a little hump every time, a little bump. It goes up a little bit, goes back down, goes all the way up, back down, back up, back down, and just keeps going. That's a really nice way to do it. Okay, so we'll call that the hump. Another way is to just gradually walk down steadily by step until you get to the next landing point. And this one is fantastic. It works so well. It is very slick and graceful. That's like this. Now, an interesting thing that starts to happen is, in order to continue this, I can't really go down much further without it getting muddy. So I'm just going to jump up an octave and create this effect here. And I'm going to do some more examples of that. This is essentially still just a walk down, but I'm introducing an octave displacement. This is without the octave displacement. Now instead of going down to the F, I'm going to go up to this F here, but it's the same motion otherwise. Up with the octave displacement, back down. Even just this right here is a beautiful contrapuntal sequence. And here we are. So we'll call that the walk down, with or without the octave displacement. Just keep that in mind. So that's 2 ways. The bump, or the hump, is kind of a way to go upwards, and the walk down takes you downwards. Even if you do the octave displacement, it still feels like you're falling downwards. Now there's one more I want to show you, which is kind of a combination of going up and down, but will ultimately send you upwards. And this one here involves arpeggiating the chord within the melodic shape, and it goes like this. same thing with the octave displacement. Now back upwards, downwards. So there you go. There's the hump, there's the walk down, and there's the, let's call that last one the arp, because you're almost arpeggiating the whole triad. And then you combine that with a little bit of walk down. There's 3 shapes that will very, very gracefully take you from one third to another in quarter note form. And you can add any octave displacements you want to help with the direction that you're traveling in. So what if we did all those same shapes now with the left hand against a whole note with the right hand? Let's try the hump first. Cool. I'm gonna do a little octave displacement. Okay, that's the hump with the left hand with free rein to use octave displacement to change your direction. Let's try the walk down now. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna start a little higher so I have room to descend. Maybe up here. Oh, I love this one. So beautiful. Start to octave displace. Right here, this sounds like Bach. This is a pattern that he uses. Let's take it home. Hell yeah, that's the walk down with left hand doing 4 beats for 1. We'll call that 4 to 1. The other one we did is 1 to 4. It's ratios of rhythmic values for each hand. Let's try the arp version, that more wild-cardy one. Now with the left hand, you're essentially just arpeggiating a triad. It ends up being more fundamental and strengthening the chord quality that way, like such. Start to octave displace. There you go. That is the left hand doing 3 general types of movement. The hump, the walk down, and the arp. So what's next? Well, now you want to mix freely between any of those types of motions with either hand. So let's try kind of just a free movement with the right hand. What does that feel like? Just not focusing on which of those movements I'm going to use, and just kind of seeing what happens. Let's try it. And you'll often find that 2 of these motions can work together in pairs to make a sequence, like this one right here. I can just keep doing this forever. The hump, walk down, hump, walk down with displacement. Now I'm going to switch to just a couple walk downs with displacements. An arpeggiated one, another arpeggiated one, now it's arp up, walk down, arp up, walk down, hump, 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 walk down, arp up, walk down. Now I'm just gonna do a bunch of walk downs. Keep going. I'm getting a little low, so now I'm gonna do walk down, go walk to displacement, hump, hump, walk down, arp, arp, and let's take it home. Hell yeah, there you go. So with practice, you're not going to be thinking about that. You're just going to be following your hands and just seeing where they take you through these different ways to move effortlessly between chord tones. Let's do the same exercise where the left hand is running the show. Let's hit it. Hump, 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 hump. Just doing a whole bunch of humps right now. I'm going to change it up now. Walk down with displacement. Walk down with displacement. Walk down. Walk down with displacement. Walk down. Walk down with displacement. Walk down. Keep going down. Arp. Arp. Walk down. Walk down with displacement. Hump. Hump. Walk down with displacement. Walk down. Walk down. Walk down. And let's take it home. There you go. The next steps you could probably guess is where we start doing 4 against 2 or 2 against 4 and eventually 4 against 4. Now this is a lot I've already given you, so I'd say work on this for now and just get ready for that next vid where we're going to tap into those next levels. And we're just going to keep on going and keep on going. And what you're going to see is the further along you go with this, it's not going to be an increase in intellectual power or what you need to think about here. None of this you think about. It's just pure muscle memory. Your muscles are going to know these patterns and shapes so well that it's just like they're just walking along and they each have a mind of their own, and thus creating true counterpoint. Counterpoint is different things happening at once. This brain is not capable of that. The body is very capable of that. Anytime you walk somewhere while talking, while holding a sandwich, while high-fiving your best friend, that's counterpoint. The brain isn't thinking all that. It's your muscles that are just doing that on its own. And that's the kind of skill that we're using with this. And by the way, also playing this way and practicing this way is an amazing way to just get really, really strong and comfortable on the piano. Anytime I need to get my chops up for this instrument right here, these are the exercises I turn to. So enjoy these, let them guide you, stay Swiss. I'll see y'all soon, yeah? Mwah.